Hello everyone who just wants to tell a story that might be procedurally generated or not. I am Border, also known as BorderRRR, and welcome to Wildermyth. You may or may not have heard of this game. Well, we're doing about an hour of this for giggles because I kind of, wishlisted this thing years ago and forgot about it. And then it went on sale and I bought it. And it's really good. So, please do not mind the name of this profile. I have multiple. I've not played the whole game through yet. There's a lot. But we're gonna switch player and have a new player, which we're gonna be called BorderRRR. And sure, why not? So we're gonna start off, and we're gonna play the first campaign for about an hour. There's a lot of stories, by the way. So, new story. This game also has multiplayer. I don't know what the devs' plans are, but the whole idea is this is like a turn-based RPG in which, the characters are all procedurally generated, and, the plot twists are procedurally generated, and, your characters can die. They can die permanently, and it's tracking the story, throughout their lives, and, through multiple generations, even. So, it's a lot, and there's a lot of stories, and I've barely touched any of them. And so, the Age of Ulstrix is a 3-chapter story. It's geared towards new players, face off against the implacable Gorgon leader, Ulstrix. So, if you played this game, you know this, but if you haven't, strap yourselves in. It's quite a fun story, and you might have noticed the music is very, very good. The music carries this incredibly well, and also, this game is not too complicated, which is always what. If I might rant for a hot second, a lot of RPGs, the combat is, needlessly complicated. This game's not like that. It can be pretty simple, but still quite tactical, so let's go. If you've played XCOM, you basically know what this is. Right, Adventurer, let's do, how about that? Maybe I should do Tragic Hero, just for giggles. Well, maybe just Adventurer. Nah, let's do Tragic Hero, because I haven't done that. I might regret that, but maybe I won't regret it. All progress orders of game modes are final, no retries, no reloads. Oh, let's do that. Oh, I'm gonna regret that. But maybe I won't. Alright, let's re-roll all, because there's too many beards. There we go. There we go. So you start off with, you start off with, a whole bunch of them. So, this is a good crew, I think. Future Warrior, Future Hunter, Future Mystic, Brig, Fur, Daleen, and Advanced Starting Calamities. Ooh. Interesting. Well, let's just start. And I love this. It takes just a bit of time to put this all together. Get ready. You got it. This book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. At least my decaying body will look intelligent. Little book and pencil propped on her lap. Alright then. So this is how I'll start it. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Haunted only by the dust on his new boots, a young man named Brig takes the seasonal road to the town of Kalmark. I bet it'd be less expensive if I went in asking for a dozen. Yeah, a dozen candles, I'll say. And then, just suddenly remember I only need 2. No way that old guy raises the price. If he does, I'll guilt him. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Fur out of her house in a timely fashion. She'll have something ready to argue about that'll take all morning, and that's smoke? Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Brig hurries towards town, thinking of Fur, a young woman whom he's known since boyhood. Choose. Rivalry, friendship, or romance. Let's do... What do I like to do? This changes things a little bit. since he talked about an argument, I think rivalry. Rivalry is fun. I guess I'll be down a coin or two. Hey, Fur, you here? Right, so here's how you move. A hero could do a single move which takes one action, or a double move which takes both actions. All heroes get to take their turns in any order, and then all enemies take their turn. So, I believe there's a number of games which have turn-based combat like this, and I don't think I've played most of them. So, we're just going to head all the way over here, and I do love how it's like essentially a paper cutout bouncing along. It's very neat. And then over here as well, we're gonna go open the damn door. Open door. Huh? The fire didn't reach your house? Figures. Fur, Cowmark is in flames. Are you in there? That idiot. Why is no one? The door unlocks. Yeah, you. What's? Spare my door, you beast. Get inside then. Slam, slam. Your bow. Yeah, there's things in the streets. You didn't see any? Like monsters. I don't know. I've got one trapped behind... behind the house. Staying in here isn't really an option. Right, so here. I've got some tools around. Look, I know we're not best friends, but we still find a reason to see each other. Can you help me fight it off? Choose. Pitchfork, pickaxe, or frying pan. Right, so here's the thing about this game. My favorite way to play it is with warriors with spears, because they have really good reach. So, pitchfork is by far the most sensible option. So we're gonna go with that. Can I have the house if you die? If you don't mind me haunting you. Foe cards. Row. Hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it. It runs staggering, bellowing its agony. Alright, so we're gonna go over here with Fur. Open the door. Get on the floor. And over here. And over here. Right. And there's yon enemy. So the Gorgons are basically horrible, mutant, monster Lovecraftian things. Alright, and walling. Stand adjacent to an ally to wall with them. Walling reduces incoming damage by 1 and does not stack. So, here the thing about walling is yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Maybe I shouldn't be playing a tactical game while trying to do this. And let's... Unfortunately, he doesn't have the handy fighter... Oh well, might as well extinguish this. He's gonna go straight for Fur. Yep. Thought so. Shoot! Some bloody good you were, Brig. Right, so that's already way more difficult than the regular difficulty, because that one basic enemy took half our health off. Brig is going stronger. Warriors like Brig are built hardy, enduring, with a natural aptitude for battle. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. Alright then, let's do a thing. Active, shield cheer, once every other turn, is swift action. Brig shreds 2 of a foe's armor with his weapon. Broad swipes, passive. Brig's melee attacks deal 2 damage to all other foes within range. That's very good if you're using a spear. And Stalwart is a swift action. Brig can enable a disable Stalwart, which grants +3 armor and warding, but reduces his speed by half. Broad swipes, always go for the passives. And Fur has grown stronger. Hunters like Fur thrive in the wild, surviving through stealth and peerless archery. They master their surroundings and bring down large quarry. Alright, let's go... Like, I read. And we're gonna go with Ember Arrows. When standing by a fire, Fur's bow attacks have +0 damage, +1 shred, and start fires. Fire can't spread onto her. That's really good. Alright, and we have a necklace. Potency. Fur did all the work, so she also needs more potency just in general. There we go. Well, that was easier than I thought. Bring on the next one, right? The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Daelina must already be waiting for us. It's not easy to say, but we should both go. Daelin? She's at that ruined tower by now. I'm thirsty. And this place is in rough shape. Others can take care of it, but Daelin will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. Is it really? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, just think, we said we'd meet her. We should. The tower on the hills. You've been there. Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go that direction. Brig and Fur follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Shall we do friendship or romance? Let her be alive and unhurt. Daelin, you said to be fine. Don't make me call you a liar. Let's go with the lesbian subplot. That's fun. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. Also, I'm already thinking of Fur as the main character. The quiet only heightens their worry. You've always been a little fond of her, I thought. Of Daelin. You mean I have? Oh. Is that true? It's pretty impossible not to fall in love with her in some way. That sour look, that sleepy way she smiles when you catch her with her guard down and she's just happy. Yeah, sorry. And plus, it seems like, no matter where she goes, we tend to have adventures. Fur and Daelin have fallen in love. Well, that was quick. It is also quite nice that, like, you can literally just pick at the beginning, like, what the rivalries and the things are, and then you see the story play out from there. Which is better than Mass Effect, I think. Yes, I said it. Oh, I said it. And I've also just realized that the windowed mode I've done here has is cutting off the text at the top. Oh well, it's not that important. Alright, scouting. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click on an unscouted tile to show the scout action. Alright then, so let us scout. And it's two of these guys. Let's go. Year 1. And you see up there at the top, like, how the days pass. It takes a lot of time. You know, a whole fantasy adventure takes time. The previous night. The tower where Daelin had arranged to meet Brig and Fur is a place she often used to escape to as a girl. She knows its rooms and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. Cough, cough, cough. And now I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Cough. Alive is alive, until that beast breaks through. Well, beast? Garf, Snurvik. How are your plans coming along? The tower has outlived generations. Now it's little more than a strange nest for spiders, owls, and trysting lovers. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book. Why have I never... Grf. Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Daelin bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Wildermyth. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories. The folklore of folk long forgotten. The tyrant's medicine imparts no salient secret. It's only a fairy tale about a dying empress, She swallows stars every month to calm her cancerous anger. The coin claw bear and the Benstrom fox is mostly a conversation between a miserly bear and a traveling fox. In the final sentence, the fox stamps the bear's soul into a coin and sends around the world on the current of exchange. The cow-marked dancer claims there once danced a man in so many spinning circles that he stopped moving and everything else began to turn instead. Story aura. Daleen reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in her feels like it's coming loose, but she can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. This is another thing I really love about this game, is because sometimes these little comics, so to speak, they go on screen backwards, like right to left, but it makes sense either way you read it. You can read it, I'm stuck here, it's cold, there's room in it for another story, or there's room in it for another story, it's called I'm stuck here. That's clever and neat, I think. Alright then, so this is how I'll start it. Here, in our yondering country, Daleen writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and she's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through her body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Daleen's head. Subsides. I made it to morning? She lowers her bleary eyes. Her story lies before her in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Choose. She pulls the spoon from her pocket. She slides a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy. It has a palm-loving twist. So, if you, regardless of whether you know that this person is now a mage character, if you go for the spoon, I'm sorry, you are a spoony person. Staff all the way. Rollbeast, it's time. I'm getting out of here. I need a drinky of water. I've been talking. Folk arts, Rager. It charges without seeing, misshapen tusks swinging wildly. Alright, so here's the thing with mystics. They're the mages, and what they do is really clever. It's all about using the environment. There's the Rager. Interfusion. Interfuse with an object, then use the object to attack. Use the interfuse ability to connect with fire or scenery. Different types of scenery give different effects and abilities. Many of these let you use the scenery to damage enemies. So that's really cool. It means, like not to crap on other RPGs with, their magic systems and all that stuff, but it means the environment determines what spells you can use, which means your positioning is important. And it also means that, there's not a whole piano keyboard of spells down here. Your spell book is the world itself, and I always really like that. So we're going to there is a lot of things. So we're going to interfuse with that chair, and we're going to splinter blast this pig. And he blocked it. So thankfully this is a kind of a thingy-mabobby. Right, so let's illuminate that torch. We can light it like so, and steal fire and plonk fire on the nasty pig, and the nasty pig goes whoosh. Chucking fire out. Basically, you are an everything bender in this. If you know Avatar: The Last Airbender, congratulations. Daleen has grown stronger. As a mystic, Daleen has acquired the knack for interfusing her spirit with earthly things, drawing on these bonds to enact formidable magics. Alright, Indignant. Passive. Dalian's presence is charged against her foes, dealing 1 2 damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with her for any reason. That's pretty good. Archers. Active. Dalian bonds with the earth and summons from seedling and still a wonderful and wondrous tree that pins surrounding enemy. That could actually be really good. And Open Mind. Passive. Dalian can interfuse with 1 additional target. We're gonna go with archers, because pinning enemies, particularly on a higher difficulty, I think it will actually be a really good idea. And interesting. A fur sash full of pockets. I would have rather given this to my frontline warrior, but Dalian's the only one who can get it. The outfits also in this game, they're limited, but they look good. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. Schnurd. But Dalian moves quietly, sensing her way in the dark. Daylight lands on her wrist. Cool wind soothes her tired eyes. All I had to do was the impossible. Not too bad. She closes the tower door, gentle to make no noise. That was the Mystic's art that I did, right, Tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a woman's bored with that might blossom in her life when she needs them? I'm not going to have to start believing in that stuff, am I? Dalian? Are there books on this? Perhaps the first order of doing is to gather a little knowledge. Dalian, you're okay. You're okay? You look like it. Hey, Dalian. Something happen? Fur. You're here and you're safe. Good. Oh, sorry, and you too, Brig. Me and this boulder I'm next to only barely survived. Wait, who said that? Wait, that was Fur who said that. Oh, she was referring to Brig. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's on the town. Yeah, that's Kalmark. It burned? Garoo! Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if we've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Okay, well, I do magic. They're trying to one-up each other. Right, Assault Starry Cow Spire. You've discovered a new site. It's still under enemy control, though. Click on the banner to assault it. And... Lurking Gorgons. Lurking quietly, gathering strength. So let's assault! Let's go! I look forward to a full party wipe because the difficulty is too high. We'll bring back some trophies, maybe. Get a little more recognition? A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they come from, what drove them to attack the town of Kalmark. But letting them nest here... But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Or do you not think we could win? Do we need some brilliant plan? Sure, well, choose. Alright, so we can go courage or stoicism. Back at my house, it was pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you. I just came out of there. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off at least. Let's go with the person who just snuck past all, and stoicism is very good. It makes you more tanky. So, all heroes plus 1 armor and warding. Very handy. And the foe cards, Raccoon and Roe. So the Raccoon, scrambling through shadows, its barbed appendages eagerly twitch. To all people in North America, you understand that raccoons are absolutely the nastiest thing that you can do. Action points. Every hero starts out with 2 action points every turn. Different abilities have different costs. Single action ends turn, requires 1 action point, and ends the hero's turn. So that would be strike right there. Single action costs 1 action point. Swift action, free once per turn. After a swift action is used, that hero's swift actions become single actions. Free action costs no action points. Alright, the action points of your selected hero are shown on the top and bottom left. You can hide the top display from options and interface. Top and bottom left. Aha! Alright, so, I don't want to send the squishy mage in first. But we'll just do that, and we will interfuse with the torch over there. And also interfuse with this thing over there. And the archer we're going to send over here. And we're going to silk step over We're gonna silk step over here. And the warrior is gonna be charging through like a madman, just to make absolutely sure we've got all our bases covered. Right. Right, where would the beasties be? My guess is that let's go hang out here. Done. We're going to have the invisible woman go over here. Nothing. Back over here. And warrior man, go over here. There's nothing over here. So back the other way. Great. Being nice and patient. I think... Are both of them in that thing there? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And withdraw from this. We don't need it. And interfuse with the loom, because that's actually quite handy. Right. Invisible woman. Get over here. And Mr. Man, get over here. They are sure as cookies. They are sure as cookies. Done. Yep. Alright, let's move to... Swap weapon and... do that. Stab. There we go, and we've got our bloody archer in the front there. That's not good. Yep, that's bad. Oops. I need to be way less... Right, let's go over here. Right, let's withdraw from that. Interfuse with that. And... Right, you... Right. Why can you not strike virilely? Can you go back over here? Yes, you can. Right, Brig. Right, this is why you send that guy in first. Alright, constrict. Okay, you're not allowed. There we go. There we go. Strangled a mutant deer with a bit of rope. Excellent. There we go. Alright, so Fur is definitely the main character, if only because she's getting beaten up the most. It is fun playing this game to see who gets the... who's the main character. Let's give that to Finn, because apparently, like, she needs it. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluids darken the dust. It's fascinating. Grim. The color in their veins. What's it mean? A sickness, probably. Hey, look at us. Look at what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises. Dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. I always liked its weird stairs and stones, and it did save me. Storms are milling above our hills, the neighbouring fields, rivers. It's time to raise our walls, fortify our hearts, and survive. We who see the clouds gather must act first. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land. We'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name, and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. Name the company. Choose. We'll be called the Service of Clua. Well, how about the Snakes of Generation? Maybe the Tribe of the Twisted Lion? Yeah, no, you gotta have your own name. And we're gonna be, Fur, Brig, and Daleen. Daylight Tree Prison. Because Brig is prison, Fur is a tree, Daleen... Yep, Daylight Tree Prison. Does the name have to make sense? No, it does not. There we go. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant, heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Next. Here follows the tales of Daylight Tree Prison. Be remembered. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. And yeah, the Gorgons, yep, that's been added to the deck. And there's like 5 different things, categories of monsters, so that's nice. Get legacy points by taking new sites. Spend legacy points to do things like recruit heroes, build stations, and cancel calamities. Use them wisely. And we've got another recruit over there. Securing sites. Once a site is free of enemy control, you can spend some time to secure it. Secured sites provide resources now and at the end of the chapter, which you can use to craft gear at a town or between chapters. Alright, so Brig is... we're going to send Brig over here. And let's go. And this. What, we're supposed to bag and bury all this body rubble? Secure Starrick Spire. The site can provide resources now and at the end of the chapter. Spend resources to upgrade hero weapons and armor. Alright, so we've got some time. You can choose between doing it slowly and getting an item, and just, like, you know, work faster and don't get an item. We're gonna find an item. And done. Also, it's gonna give Fur time to heal. New recruit. Hans. Let's randomize that because we've already got a snarky black man. Yeah, there we go. Compassionate. Maybe this will be another love story. Do we have legacy points? I can't actually see. I have 3 legacy points. Yeah, apologies for this being cut off. The game isn't actually supposed to be like this. I just started recording, and I sure as hell am not going to start over. I've got napping to do. Anyway, let's recruit her. It didn't take long to trek back to Kalmark, and the town still seemed like the best bet for finding another able pair of hands. Nod? Oh! Wait! Lyleria, that's her name. Huh? It's you, from the... Heroes? Right. Anyway, I was hoping you'd come back. I get that a lot. Everything alright? Oh, everything's fine, and that's just it. It's been quiet in Kalmark so far, but I heard those things you said. That talk of becoming beloved figures of legend. And it stuck with me. More than I would have thought. Is that how we put it? I suppose forming a company of heroes can get one a little fired up. You were right, though. You imagine how you want people to remember you, if they'll even remember you. And what you're doing feels like how I might want to be remembered. Well, we could use another fighter on our side, if you're game. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you offered. Not the most heroic start to a career, having to beg for the job, now is it? Far be it from us to turn you down, then. Choose. Let's warrior, hunter, or mystic. I'm gonna go with a warrior because we need we need people to soak up damage, and we need people to, like, literally stand in between Fur and the bad guys, because currently she's taken a beating. Warrior time. Ah, yes, yell at those dummies. It's what, I don't know, some people do that as their job. It's your job now. Right, and start pause time. And prepare recruit. 70 days remaining. Let's do it. Alright then. Securing thing. Ta-da! Secure site completed. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Starrick Spire has proven rewarding. No, please, I want to stay longer. Don't make me go. Starrick Spire will return to the hands of the common folk. While attended, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. Hides, ingots, and spell threads. And we got a stunt chance. And what is let's stunts are basically critical hits, so let's give that to Fur. Because I'm an idiot and I like to pile everything into one character like a silly person. Right. Dare we do this? Alright, no, we're gonna assemble the whole party because I've learnt the hard way. You don't split the party. So let's, what do we do? Let's go over here and let's craft something. What can we craft? What can we craft? We can't craft anything at all. Very nice. Very nice. I do love, the guard is, like, cool. Anyway, cancel. Cancel. You might as well just prepare defense while you're here, you know. Just, how long will it take? Route merchants take. This is the route merchants take. Is not try in and out. Start something else if you scale one of these redwoods. During an enemy incursion, each tier of defense will slow down the enemy and reduce their incursion size by 1. Defenses will also grant buffs during a defense mission. We're going to go with tier 1 defenses. How long will that take? It'll take 20 days. Perfect! 11 days away. We're just going to do that just while we're here. And there's going to be some time... Ooh, infested tiles are unsafe. Infestations increase the strength of the source threat, can ambush groups of 2 or 1 heroes, and over time will spread and turn into an incursion. You can clear infestations by taking out the source or by sending a group of heroes to patrol on the tile. Alright then, so we need to get down there. Right, more protected. Perfect. Let's scout. I'm splitting the party. Here we go. Hopefully it's not infested. And recruit is ready. Lilaria Grip is now a Greenhorn Warrior. Alright, let's do this. Raider can start fires, passive. Yeah, broadsword. Like, melee attacks only cost Lilaria 1 action. Yeah, let's do that. Battle Dance. So she'll be nice and fast. So, Scout. Done. All of you get down there. Ah, oh wow, we got lucky. Alright, so let's patrol. Let's go. Patrolly. Petroleum! Ta-da! Calamities! And I have no legacy points, so everything is strong as hell. So there we go. We're doing great. We're gonna succeed so well. Like, you can lose these campaigns, I think, if you lose all your heroes. So let's, continue. Clear the infestation, and let's assault Ethereal Beacon. We just need to clear the whole land. The whole land. We got our full crew. Let's go! A weird rhythmic noise filters through the trees. It's getting louder. Because we're getting closer. Over here. An ancient ox leans its bulk against a beech trunk. Blood pools from its panting muzzle. The thing's sick or something. The ox doesn't flinch from Lilaria's approach. She notices a wound at the base of its neck. There's something in there, what looks like a blue pomegranate seed, but it's as big as my fist. Alright then. Alright, so we've got a 58% chance of fling. I've got skilled figures, let me try and dislodge the seed. Better to kill it now, let it die with dignity, and ox at the last. Wait, I hear something. Almost like it's speaking to me. Let's go with that. As he attempts to commune with the ox, Brig is struck by a measure of its pain. Beast, old ox, can you understand me? How do we help you? The ox turns its head slightly as Brig addresses it. Then its whispering voice enters his mind. I've seen where the thing goes. With a quivering hoof, the beast marks some lines in the dirt. Kill it, but first, kill me. Let it be done, then. At the last, the old ox's eyes seem happy to find rest. Brig scribbles down the ox's map. This way, they won't even know we're coming. I haven't seen that before. I've done this starter campaign like multiple times. That's the first time I've seen the old ox. Fascinating. Alright, intimidation. All foes take 2 damage. And we've got rages, raccoons, and roe. And again, our squishy mage is the one who is, let's see, interfuse. What can we interfuse with? There's a thing in there. We're going to interfuse with that, with the candles over there. And we're going to be done. We're going to go over here. And silk step over here. And guardian, and over here, over here. Oh, she's got the guardian thing. We're gonna go, what are we gonna go with? Anything else we can interfuse with? Nothing. And done. Open the door. We're gonna send her in because she is l'invisible. Ye gods, I do not like this. I do not like any of this. Alright. Let's go. Alright, you get over here. And you go over here. You get over here. Oops. Get over here. Anything? Nope. Nothing. They are they all jammed into this one room again? Very strange. Seriously, how strange. How very strange. Right, open door. Yeah, wow, they really were all jammed in there. Alright, you get back over here. Oh boy. Yay! Hooray for guardianship! Alright. I do recall these guys can move diagonally, which is a problem. Alright, passing shadow. Have a hero in 5 consecutive turns in Great Plane. I don't need to view that. Alright, so let's interfuse. Let's interfuse with, what is that? That is an astrolabe. Yeah, we do want to pin the pig. Pin the pig. Pin the pig. Pin the pig. Swap weapon. Shoot. Yay, armor ignored. And let us go flanky flank. Yay, pig dead. Pig dead. Perfect. Now we need to get to the damn raccoon. Alright, so here's the problem. Alright, so we're gonna go... You just hang fire there. Perfect. Alright then. Alright, let's get you over there. Right. Raccoon now pinned. And how are we gonna get over there? How the hell are we gonna get over there? Okay, maybe we can silk step into the room. Yes, we can. Sneaky, sneaky. I've forgotten how to... Wait. Uh-oh. Right, we're just gonna... Cancel. Right, just... You go there. And Guardian, I guess? You go... dear. And Guardian... And Raccoon is pinned, I guess? Wait, we can interfuse with that bloody tree. Interfuse with that tree. Splinter blast the Raccoon. And he dodged it. And flank an enemy with an attack 90 degrees or more from a previous attack that turn. Yay, flanked. I've got to use hunters more often. They're actually quite useful. Alright then. Alright, team. Yeah, I've noticed you get less XP on higher difficulties. Uh-oh. Alright, dodge. Alright, who's got the least dodge? Who needs the most dodge? Alright then. Probably Brig needs more dodge because he has the least dodge. There you go, Brig. Take a ring. Take a dodgy ring. Calamities! Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. And now we've got a Bogmoor. Disgusting. Finish. The Gorgons are only getting worse. And now we must secure the place. And we're going to take our damn time. Hold on. 126 days until the next Calamity card. And 234 days until the next Concursion. I'm going to, for once in my life, like, search for items and stuff. Alright, they'll be forever be grateful for the work we do. Let's do that, and it's gonna take 28 days because we're all here. We're all here, it's all good. Perfect. Alright, what did we find? Alright, there's always something we can use. Does that just mean we're desperate? Yup. What do we got? Hides, ingots, and spell threads. An Alwise bracelet. Right, let us... Oh yeah, Lilaria should get more potency. You got bracelets, girl. Congratulations. Right, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's go... zig, 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 zig. Right, scout that. Everybody go! Go, 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 go. And I'm gonna drink of water. Blah! Blurg. Water, delicious. Alright, first we gotta patrol it, because, by God, there's patrolling to be doing. They see me patrolling, they hating, rolling, because they know I'm, hard and flirty, I don't know. Right, Scrifter Weaver Works, let's assault. And we got the whole crew, and they're all at full health, very nice. Very, very nice. On the road to Scrifter Weaver Works. Whole river of mud this way. Watch your step. Says it's muddy. Yeah. Hey, you ever think about farming? I mean, if we weren't fighting all the time, if you had a farm of your own, what do you think you'd grow? There's a good market for figs, right? I'd have to go with that. Figs? Yeah. I mean, they've gotten pricey. For me, I like the picture of strawberry fields on a hot summer's day. Plucking and eating them right off the stem. Could try blackberries, too. Hey, Daleen, what about you? What would you grow? Huh? I guess I'd... How about poison? No, probably goats, I guess. Well, but why is it farmers? Let's go with this, because it's funny. Dreadthorn berries, grey gum leaf, that sort of thing. Not going to ask what I'd do with it? Now anyway, I was just... Sun's getting low. Yep. This place was a farm once. Did I hear it was muddy ahead? She said so. Fur. +4 stunt chance. Oh, hell yeah! That was the correct answer. Oh, these guys are annoying. Oh, horrible baboon lizard things. The stump. It moves with a warrior's bearing, barks for the thrill of the fight. And another stump. Oh, both of these guys are the same. Alright. Dart. Carefully and quietly looks for an opening and places its next shot. +30% health. Oh boy. Oh, there's a fire spur. Oh wow, these guys just showed up right in front of us. Okay then. Perfect. What? You just summon an entire goddamn tree. What the hell? Alright, so let's go over here. Oh, I don't bother. Don't even bother trying to do the thing. And Guardian. And over here... Guardian. Oh boy. That's not good. Oh boy, Brig's in trouble. Right, so... Cool. Right, it's flanking time, baby! Flanking time! Flanking time! Flanking time! Flanking time! Flanking time! Really? That was... Okay, Brig. Oh no. Oh no, there's more. Oh no, there's more. Wait, maybe it's just the fire spirit we need to deal with? I don't know. Everyone moved up. Why is there a birdhouse? I have so many questions. Alright, team. We'll head up over there. Oh, right, yeah, like we can catch the spirit, I guess. Alright, that wasn't hard. Ah. Thanks for the exercise. I was feeling kind of doughy. Bree, choose. Enchant, tier 0 staff replaced with tier 1 fire staff or a legacy point. Let's do that. And it's done. Yay! Alright then, this is much better. What does it do? Like, fire stun effect damages up to 3 of enemies within 3 tiles. Jolly good, we got a nice stick. And it's the Black Ilmpera. Pillar. Alright, we won! Alright, we got time for one more tile, I think. Let's have a go. Let's see if Brig dies horribly. And it's a sword. Alright, let's see. What is that? No shred, but more stunt damage and better block, I guess. Range and, like, replacing the pitchfork is a terrible idea. Although it is better in everything except range. So, we should actually give that to... Yeah, we should give that. That is better in every way. Right, we're gonna do that. Fur, you get a sword. You have main character syndrome. Actually, it might be Brig. And now the Dwarven have a storm throat. Alright then, finish. And there it goes. Oh boy. Right. And secure. And investigate thoroughly. And for the love of everything, give Brig time to regenerate. Let's not put in too much effort. Our enemies are probably waiting to retake this place the moment we leave. Oh, shut up. Shut up, Daeline. Let's do that. 28 days remaining. Yep. Done. Let's do that. And we'll do one more tile. And then that'll be an hour of Wildermyth. Right, site has been secured. Yeah, fine. Now let's get on to the next fight. And fabrics. And we got a thing. Bracelet of Power. Bonus damage. Alright. Let's give that to... Let's give that to Fur, because she is taking names a lot. Look at us doing things. Alright, let's go to the Angel Field. And... Scout. Let's go. Hopefully Brig manages to regenerate a smidge. He is regenerating a smidge. Perfect. Uh-oh. We have 4 legacy points. What do we want to do? We're going to cancel that, because raccoons with splash damage are annoying. And we're going to cancel that too. Ooh, and we want to cancel that too. And then we have 1 legacy point left. And that's, we're just going to have to deal with it. And now we must patrol. They see me trolling. They hating. Something, 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 something. Right, I believe Brig's at full health again. And now we will assault. That'll be us! And I can go home. Oh no! I'm already home. Where's Daeline? She's not back yet? How many times have I asked her to... Might be we overshot some, or she did. Should we backtrack a bit? This peddler may know. Oh, peddler woman. Who? Excuse us, peddler woman. We're wondering if you've seen a lady pass this way. She'd be kind of mystical looking. Well, firstly, I'm not selling anything. Could have been any time in the past couple of days. Where are you coming from? Small village near what we used to call Luna Mine. It's not... Luna Mine's where she was headed. Giving it a look, but you never saw her? Sorry, no, but listen. Folks have been disappearing back there. I don't know what's got into them. But it's not safe. I've packed my things and I'm heading out. Your friend? Well, I hope you find her. The woman in her cart roll along. Ominous woman. Imagine packing your life up like that. If Dalian's in danger, then I'm going after her. I have to. Later. Anything? No. You? No, it's a little village, but I doubt they all packed and left. From a gully among the rocks rises a brief gust of voices. Hear that? Come, Great One! Come, Great One! Great One, come! Oh god, it's a cult. Great One, come! Come, Great One! Great One seems kinda shy tonight, huh? Hush up, you! Yeah, hush! Come, Great One, we've brought your gift. Spare us. Daleen? The urgent cries and amber torchlight are easy to follow in an otherwise still night. Dalian's cage is makeshift but sturdy. This is a sacrifice, isn't it? Shh! Not if we stop it. Choose. Attempt to reason with them. Good neighbors, landsfolk, listen. There's no need for blood. Rescue Daleen by force. We'll scatter this rebel. Yeah, I think she'd go would go like this. You better run fast. That woman you mean to sacrifice has my heart. I'd kill 1,000 like you to keep her living. Not one step closer. The Great One demands sacrifice. All our lives are at stake. Wrong. I think it's just yours. From in the cave a blue glow grows, and a hungry growl echoes. Idiot, now it's too late. We can only hope it will sate itself on you. Oh boy. Ooh, the Great One. Torturous crackling accompanies its talking gait, the sound of stone heating till it breaks. A ripping hot roar as if from a black furnace flows forth, and the township tyrants, the posse in charge of the sacrifices in this little township. Ordinary folks. Are they, though, is the question. Alright then. Swap weapon. Put an arrow in his head. And let's go over there. Guardian. And we can stab him. We stabbed him. Die. Oh. That's not good. Oh boy. Alright, our whole team might die horribly, but it's okay. Whoa! Dude breathes fire. Oh boy, Fur, you better get out of there. Oh boy. That's not good. Oh, Lylaria's in trouble. Oh boy. Get out of there, girl. The blow knocks Lylaria back on her heels. Pain doesn't come immediately, but the wet stuff dripping down her face is probably blood. She's never taken a hit like this. At least not that she can remember. Alright, focus on surviving, nothing more I can do here. And minus 30 charisma, minus 10 retirement age this campaign. And time's running out, but my death will have a purpose. Yeah, Run, girl, run. She runs, hopeful that the battle can be won without her. It can't. Alone, she staunches her wounds. One gash goes particularly deep. That's gonna leave a scar. That's very bright. Die. Alright then. Rude! You still up? Not exactly. Don't need fur tongs fussing over me, though. Who's fussing? Look at yourself. You're clearly done. Alright then, we can do... Oh yeah, watch this. Or go on, get out of here. I'll take care of the rest. -1 health, -1 speed this campaign. Don't hold it against me, alright? Deal. Right, where's the retreat? Is there a retreat anywhere? Right, we're gonna hide. Whoop! And now it's gonna fireball at us and kill us. Uh-oh. Ooh, boy. The hit is worse than Ferd braced for. She struggles to stay up. Hope you're proud of yourself, beast. Hope they give you a nasty little trophy. Everything goes slow and dim. Better back off. Next time, maybe. Fur loses 2 health for the remainder of this game. Want my last belt to be one I win. Not broken, perhaps a bit bent. Fur slips away. Done. Yeah, you don't win them all. Defeat! Despite your sacrifices, the battle at Lunamine ended in defeat. Be defeated in battle. Yep. When a hero is maimed, they travel to the nearest safe town to rest until they're ready to fight again. Heroes can be maimed once per chapter. If they fall in battle a second time, they will die. Alright then. Right, it's just Daylene left. At least we rescued her. How about you secure... And yeah, take your time, why not? Actually, how long will this take you? 38 days. Yep. Alright, so yeah, that is the game. You don't always win. And yeah, we bit off more than we can chew. Giant-ass monster just hanging out. Oh boy. Lunamine has been cleaned and put in good order, with time left for a few days of comfort. Lunamine will blah 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 blah. And we got some ingots. And, yeah, unfortunately, like 3/4 of the whole team's down and they're wounded. No one said being a hero was easy. Okay, then. Well, that'll do it for this 1 hour of Wildermyth. Do go check this game out if you like RPGs that are not, like, ridiculously complicated and just, like, you can, you know, it's a good time. It's a good time. And wonderful music. Get the soundtrack. My goodness. I actually kind of want to go double-check what the developers of this game have been up to, because I'd be interested. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I will see you next time in whatever game comes next. Farewell!